from his friend who told me he did it and told me that he was working with the Raelians. And but see, there were several people around Abdullah, and so I real quick just tried to focus my attention on listening to Abdullah. Now, when I first got, as long as Abdullah was in the picture, and everything was just going along just perfectly. When I got there, he took me to a book signing, and it was great. Everything went well. The day when I was supposed to summon, it was, really cloudy and windy. I didn't want to do it, but these people, this particular person, whose name I'm not going to mention, kept on pushing me to do it. And it did it so that it made me say, man, made me think this guy didn't care about my rules or something. But, it looked like he was a plant. And so, I told him, I said, but the rules are that it must be a clear, calm day. And the weather was kind of, tumultuous, and occasionally a blue spot could be seen in the sky, but in 5 minutes it could be gone because of all the clouds and the wind. And I didn't want to do it. I was thinking about calling it off. But this person kept telling me, don't worry about it. It's going to clear up perfectly. And I'm looking at him. So again, I walked again. I said, man, this is against the rules. I said, I don't know, man. He said, man, it's going to clear up. Watch. By the time we get there, it's going to clear. He just kept showing me that he wanted me to go ahead and stop. And now Abdullah came to me and said, Prophet, listen, I know your rules. He said, if you don't want to summon, you don't have to go. We can call it off. But I felt compelled strongly. I said, like, whatever this is I'm supposed to learn from coming up there, because I came up there as my own expense. It paid for my own hotel room. Right. I said, I got to go along with everything I'm asked to do and make it look like that, I'm gullible and could be told to do whatever they wanted me to do, and that in order to draw out from them exactly, what the essence of what this thing is I was supposed to learn from this experience. Because I dreamed about them in vivid detail before they contacted me. And so, whatever they said, I said, okay. If something was suggested, I said, okay, but in my mind, I'm going, man, this don't look right. Something's going on here. But anyway, to make a long story short, there was a no-show because, one, I really feel the Raelians sent two people to disrupt my summon. I mean, it was these two people, and by the way, I prophesied to Joseph and Abdullah that I heard the word Thursday, then I heard the number 2, and on Thursday, that was the day of the summon. That was the 14th, and 2 girls came.
Prophet,
they really harassed me and made me feel ill.
All right, Prophet Yahweh, I'm sorry, we have to take our news break at the bottom of the hour. Please stand by, Prophet. The Prophet Yahweh is our special guest. We're talking about his recent documentary, and we'll also be speaking to the producer of the documentary when we come back on the other side of this commercial break as the X-Zone continues on Talkstar.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Over one of you, the very best of the season's greetings and a healthy, happy, prosperous new year. My guest this hour is Prophet Yahweh, and Prophet joining us now is the producer, Abdullah Hashim. And hello, Abdullah.
How's it going, Rob?
It's going great. Now, Prophet, you worked with Prophet Yahweh for quite some time on this documentary, I understand.
Yes, I have. And first off, I just want to say again, thanks for having me on the show.
My pleasure. It's great to be able to work with other people in the media.
I appreciate it, and I would like to take a moment to offer the following opportunity to Prophet Yahweh. Prophet Yahweh, you know in your heart, mind, and soul, just as I do, that you're a false prophet. You know just as I do that you have absolutely no communication whatsoever with any sort of intelligent beings, human or extraterrestrial. And most importantly, you know in your heart and mind that I know a whole lot that you don't want out. Prophet Yahweh, I'm giving you an opportunity tonight on the X Zone to admit that the stunt you pulled on Nevada's Channel 13 News was a hoax, and offer an apology to all those who believed in you and all those who have given you money, time, and resources. If you choose to accept, you can walk away with some dignity and self-respect, and you might gain the respect of many out there. If you choose to accept, I will not release any damaging video or audio, as you will have confessed as a man, and I will even encourage people like Patrick Cook to take down any negative things they have put up about you. That way you can pursue a career in another field besides scamming people who believe in you. If you choose, however, to continue with the hoaxes, lies, deceit, and bullcrap, I have no choice but to denounce you today. In the following weeks, leading into months, a series of clips with confessions, statements, and plots will be leaked to the public. Federal investigations will soon be launched as a result of our work into the SSI you receive and into the financial records of Contact TV, your nonprofit pay-per-view UFO summoning site. Investigations will also be launched, and steps have already been taken to ensure the safety of our lives, the other people's lives, no matter what their religious beliefs are, and your life as well. Tonight, Mr. Watkins, Yahweh is not with you. God Almighty is not with you, for you are a liar and a fraud. I believe you're a talented radio show host, but one of the worst false prophets I've met. Prophet Yahweh, you've talked a lot and compared a lot of different scenarios with biblical stories. You referred to me and yourself as Moses and Aaron, in reference to your speech impediment, and on using me as your spokesperson. Well, Moses, you're about to become Job real fast and lose it all if you don't do what's right tonight. Prophet Yahweh, your future is at stake. In conclusion, in reference to your pack of lies, they can live or die tonight. Make your choice, Watkins. I'll leave you with Joseph D. McGowan.
How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing fine.
No.
How are you, Joseph?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm the co-producer of the project. I just wanted to say a couple things. The funny thing about Prophet Yahweh, he suffers from what he admitted on tape as being false prophet syndrome that came out of his mouth himself. The thing about it is, you know, he pretends to hear this voice from Yahweh. He pretends to summon UFOs when the only thing he successfully summoned for us was a light pole. And you can see that on BibleUFO.com if you click on the Prophet Yahweh expose.
Joseph, hold on here. Is the Prophet Yahweh still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Prophet, did you have any idea that this was going to happen?
Of course.
You knew this?
Yeah, I saw straight through it from the beginning. But my thing was to go along with everything to find out the essence of what I had to learn.
All right, so...
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Joseph. I just had to ask the Prophet.
Well, that's absolutely ridiculous, because obviously he didn't have an idea, because he's been sending Abdullah Hashem emails up to the night, you know, saying how confident that they're going to seek truth together and everything. But besides the point, I mean, this guy, like I said, on that clip where he summoned the light pole, he actually wanted to create that to make everybody think that it was a real UFO. The guy is media hungry. The funny thing about it is, in my experience with him, probably in the past 2 months, I found him to be a fraud on all accounts. Like Abdullah said, he's admitted SSI fraud, tax fraud, summoning UFO fraud, prophet fraud, and intelligence fraud. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything else out, so I do want to make this clear. He mentioned a lot about the Raelians, and now we did do a project in 2005 on the Raelians, and the Raelians know as well as I do that we have our issues, and that will probably never pass. But they do need to know that Prophet Yahweh has made numerous threats towards Rael physically. He has an extreme hatred for him, and he is planning on going to Canada soon. So no matter how you feel about me, Raelians, you should know that Prophet has a serious agenda when it comes up to Rael, and Abdullah can go on a little bit more about that.
All right, Joseph. Now, Joseph, are you still with me?
Yes, I am.
Now, when you were following the Prophet Yahweh around, let's get back to this prior. Did you people, why did you decide to do anything with the Prophet?
Well, I mean, the project, Abdullah introduced the project to me, and it sounded like a great thing to do. Obviously, we just came out of the Raelian project, and it seemed like it had a lot of ties with it, considering his hatred towards the Raelians. And, you know, obviously we were interested any time a man comes out and says that he's a prophet of God and that he can summon UFOs. Obviously, people want to know what's that about. You know, people that know me, they thought it was kind of strange that, you know, I would hang out with him.